Okay everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel today. Today's video is a little bit different. It's with regards to a new track that is going to be coming to GT Sport early next year. That is all we know so far, that it's going to be early next year, so January, February, March time, but it will be definitely coming, more or less 99% sure. So recently we've had quite a lot of real tracks added to the game. We had Monza, we had Tsukuba, and we also had, I think we came with Le Mans next. And then after Le Mans, it was the Red Bull Ring, I think, got added. And then after Red Bull Ring, we had Fuji, I think it was, that came, obviously with the two variations. And then we had Cataluna, which was a bit of a surprise. I wasn't expecting that. If you would have watched my video a while ago, I did actually do a video with regards to all the tracks that might be coming in the future, and most of what I predicted has come true so far. But there has been one track that has been missing from this list that actually a lot of people said would never come due to certain things. So it has been confirmed by someone who I cannot mention. They have been told by someone else, but the source is extremely reliable. Spa is coming to GT Sport. It will be coming early next year, apparently, within the first few months of 2019. This is amazing news because this is one of my favourite tracks on the game. Now, there was rumours that licensing wasn't possible for this track, but that has clearly been sorted out as it is coming. Now, we had hints of this a while ago when an FIA individual was getting interviewed, and he brought up Spa as a reference to the game, which was really, was it a bit of a hint or what? Was it just coincidence? It looks now that it actually was, because he knew it was coming to the game. Because it has been, I mean, the source where the information has come from, someone has got the information and then has told me, and they're not willing to say where the information has come from, which is 100% understandable because they don't want to get that person into trouble. But I trust this person, and from what I've had other bits of information that I'm not going to share, it is 100% coming, basically 99% sure it's coming. So if it doesn't come, you can hurl abuse at me come like March or whatever, but anyone who tries to state that this information is not real, it's not true, you're gonna be I'm guaranteed that it is coming to the game. So just be patient. It's probably going to be a January, February or March update, and it will be coming. This is Spa on iRacing. Obviously they've had their new 24-hour cycle added to the game, so I thought I'd go on to iRacing and just record a quick lap on the game. Obviously a little bit out of touch with the game, not been driving it too much recently. This is just the out lap, and then we'll go for a quick lap and we'll just run through the track quickly and just point out some parts of the track that I absolutely love, obviously, because this is one of my favourite tracks in sim racing, and I think it's really important that it's coming to GT Sport. I hope they add multiple times a day, maybe with a version on night setting like they did with I think it was Bathurst, and also the Nürburgring 24-hour track. They have the night setting, so hopefully that could come onto GT Sport with Spa. It'd be great to see if it does. I think if you're not aware of this track, I wanted to add this lap in. Obviously, for some people won't know about the track too much in terms of the layout and how it plays. So I thought it'd be a good idea to get in the AMG GT3 on iRacing, the car that is also on GT Sport, and just do a quick lap and show people just how this track plays out, how it is, the feel of it. Corners, obviously, the way the cars react to the GT3 cars. So you see, starting the lap, you try and get a nice clean exit from this very tricky chicane, and then you're going into the first corner up ahead. You're going to tend to brake just around the 100 and just after the 100 board, which is there on the left hand there. Brake just after that, down into second gear. You can do it in first gear, but for the sake of this video, I just did it in second gear. I don't know whether I was running the correct setup. I just loaded a setup that I thought might have been a Spa setup, but I wasn't 100% sure. Then you're working your way down through to a Rouge now, going through a Rouge, and then you're working your way to the top of Redalium, and this is very tricky corner in GT3 to take flat out on iRacing. Whether it'll be the same on GT Sport, it might be a little bit easier to take flat out on that game. But then you go through to a fairly fast flowing set of a chicane that goes into a right hand corner, so braking as the curb starts, down into third gear, skimming the apex there, and then just getting the car back over. You've got to get the car back over to the left hand side to swing into this right hand corner. Such a nice section of track that I really enjoy that. You've got to really be aggressive in terms of getting the car through the corner, but smooth at the same time. Then you're going through to this really tight right hand corner where it's important to stay close to the curb because of the camber just runs off down the left hand side, and then swing it into this corner very early. Really important to hit that apex, that corner early, so that it doesn't run wide, especially on iRacing, because you get times 1 penalties as soon as you run anywhere near the track on the outside. And then we have the really aggressive, long, flowing left hand corner. Such a great corner this. It will be an absolute tyre killer on GT Sport with times 15 tyre, where this track would it'd be interesting to see how much it'll kill the tyres, because this track is quite bad and aggressive on tyres with the fast flowing corners. So be interesting to see how this will play out on GT Sport. And it's going to be coming, obviously, like I say, early in the year. There are going to be other tracks, obviously, that are coming to the game. This hasn't been confirmed, but going by with the pattern that now I know that this track is coming, Spa is definitely coming to the game early in the year. It doesn't take much logic to work out what other tracks will probably be coming, because I based my video that I did a while ago off of tracks that were on GT6 and had been on other games as well. So there was Silverstone that was also on GT6 that hasn't yet been added into GT Sport. Now this is probably up there as another track that is very highly likely to come. I mean, it was obvious. I stated it months ago on a video, so my guess is that we're going to be getting Silverstone also at some point in the next maybe first half of next year. But I think Spa is going to be coming before Silverstone, because that has obviously been confirmed, and I kind of know this. They haven't confirmed it obviously publicly, but it is going to be coming. Other tracks that could be coming, I'm not too sure, because they kind of seem to be following with the tracks that run GT6 and then throwing the odd random one in there, like Catalunya. I didn't expect that, and they're obviously still going to be continuing with the fake, the fictional tracks. But it's great to see how many real tracks they're adding into the game now. This boosts it up to, Spa will boost the real tracks up to about 12 or 13, or 13 real tracks I think it is, and then if Silverstone gets added, we'll be on nearly 14 tracks I think. Which is definitely boosting it up for the new season next year in the FIA, and hopefully they're going to start concentrating a little bit more on the real tracks, because it's kind of what I would rather. I think it suits the FIA more when it's real tracks that we all know, and I'm really excited for this, and I hope everyone else is. Please make sure you leave any comments in the comment section. I cannot answer where the information has come from. I cannot tell you anything to do with that, because I'm not getting anyone into any sort of trouble. I've just been told by someone, basically a subscriber of the channel, that has got this information, and I'm not willing to share it anywhere else, where like his name or where he's got it from. I'm not going to do that. I'm not getting people into trouble, but I'm relying on this person, and I feel like this person's, with the information that I've been told from this person, then I kind of know that it's definitely going to be coming. So look forward to playing this in maybe January, February update. That's when I predict it will be coming, January, February, March update, one of them updates, and it's going to be great to play. Another real track, one of my favourite tracks, and I can't wait to get online. So let me know what you think about this track coming. A lot of people won't be too happy. I guess some people won't be too happy. A lot of people will be extremely happy. Kausa, for one, will not be too happy because he's not that into this track, but I am very excited. So hope you enjoyed that little update. I hope you're excited for the track. Make sure you obviously check out any future videos I do, and I will be back very soon with more streaming and daily races, etc. Thanks again for watching, everyone.